So one of the common things that I see with riders is not having the correct leg position in the saddle. I see a lot of riders with their toes pointing outwards, and that's coming from a lack of internal rotation of the hip joint itself. And I'm going to show you an exercise that we can do to actually improve the degree of hip internal rotation. So we're going to come into a mermaid pose. I've got my leg here in front of me and I've got my leg just pointing back behind. And we want to watch ourselves and make sure that we're not slouched to one side or leaning to one side, that we're nice and upright in our core and our upper body. We're going to take this back leg and we're going to lift it up, swing it forward and extend it and point it in front of us. We're then going to sweep it back. We're going to tap our knee behind, lift the ankle and the foot off the ground, and then swing it back through. Now, you can see that just by putting the leg into this position, you're really increasing the level of hip internal rotation. And this requires a lot of glute and hip strength, mobility and flexibility. So do not worry if you're a little bit stuck. You might only be able to get so far. You might not be able to tap the knee behind. This is something that's going to become much more accessible to you as we work on your hip mobility and your thigh position and your leg strength. If this feels too difficult for you, one thing that we can start to do is mobilize the hips in another exercise called the 90-90. So here I've got my legs in a 90-90 position, and we're going to rotate our hips and our pelvis through to the other side. So you can see that there is a nice smooth motion where I'm rotating my hips, and you can see here that we're creating again some hip internal rotation of the back leg. If you need to give yourself some more support, you can place your arms behind you to start mobilizing through the hips. If you're ready for a more advanced variation, what we can do is come up and really push the hips forward, come back in a controlled motion, and then again with control, pushing out through the hips. So here you can see that we have proven that rider fitness is not just a gimmick. It's something that can have a very real and positive impact on developing your seat as a rider. And that's going to give you much more harmony with your horse when you're out, maybe going to shows or even training at home. In the next video, what we're going to be looking at is why you might be feeling particularly stiff and tight in the saddle. And we're going to be looking at some exercises that you can do to give you some more length into the muscle, improve your position, improve your mobility. And that is a concept that I call rider suppleness. So as riders, we also need to be soft, supple and relaxed. And I look forward to sharing all of that with you in the next video.